What's going on, everybody? This is Brian from SneakerFiles.com, recapping the news. And before I get into things, like always, greatly appreciate a thumbs up. And if you're new here, make sure to subscribe by hitting the red button below. Also, the next video, which will be Monday, I will be announcing the giveaway. Now, for some of the highlights in this video, we have a first look at the Air Jordan 7 GC China, as well as the Nike Airship Band. There's a lot more from Jordan Brand, including a detailed look at the Union Air Jordan 4 collaboration in both colorways. Brands that are also in this video include Nike, Adidas, and Reebok. And now, without wasting too much more of your time, let's jump into the news. Coming soon is a new Reebok Kamikaze II, and this pair pays tribute to International Peace Day. Now, the pair comes constructed with leather and nubuck throughout. We also have graphics used on the zigzag that accents orange, yellow, blue, and green. Other highlights includes branding on the tongues and insoles, along with a translucent, smoky rubber outsole. Although we don't have a release date for this pair, International Peace Day takes place on September 21st, so you can expect this pair to release around that time. Retail price will be $130. Celebrating the 25th anniversary of Allen Iverson's first signature shoe, the Reebok Question Mid OG is making a return this summer. Now, this pair is different from the previous retros and will be just like the pair that originally released back in 1996, using premium suede across the toe. Now, what I find interesting is most of us know this pair for the pearlized leather toe, but Reebok actually released a limited run of 5,000 pairs before the pearlized leather toe version hit retailers. I thought that was pretty interesting and definitely something different going forward. And we don't know of a retail price as of yet, but this pair is scheduled to release on August 21st. We have a bit of news from Adidas, specifically various Yeezys, and first up is a release date for the Yeezy Boost 350 V2 Israfil. Now, according to Yeezy Mafia, this pair is currently scheduled to release on August 22nd. Retail price will be $220. Now, it is possible that the release could change. Adidas has yet to announce it, but if a release date change does take place, I'll make sure to let everybody know. There's also a release date for the Yeezy 700 V3 Azareth, and this pair is currently scheduled to debut on August 29th. The retail price will be $200. Once again, very possible that the release could be pushed forward or back. I'm going to wait to say this is confirmed. We'll be able to confirm it once Adidas makes an announcement. We have details on an upcoming Yeezy Quantum. This pair is known as Ophanim. Now, shown is a Photoshop, so it's possible that the retail release could look different. Now, this pair comes with olive prime knit across the upper, along with gray and blue details throughout. Following, we have black reflective across the heel, and since this pair won't be the performance version, it won't come with additional TPU caging used on the upper. Now, at the time of shooting this video, we don't have a specific release date, but this pair is expected to launch sometime in September. Retail price will be $250. The Nike Air Presto Freshwater, aka Australia, was a friends and family exclusive, which was given out to select athletes who took part in the 2020 Olympics in Sydney, Australia. Now, I believe in July, a limited release took place at Supply Store, which is based out of Australia. Now, Nike has announced a wider release, which will take place on August 14th. One of the places you'll be able to purchase from is Sneakers, and the retail price is set at $130. Months back, news broke that the Nike Air Max 1 Lemonade, which is part of the 2006 Powerwall collection, would be making a return this summer. Although we haven't heard anything new on a release date, we do have a first look. This pair looks on point compared to the original and comes dressed in a lemonade, pine green, and true white colorway. On the quarter panel and heel overlay is the use of pop art inspired air, while green lands on the tongue branding, eyelets, and laces. The pair is finished off with white on the midsole, black on the outsole, and lemons across the insoles. Like I mentioned, we don't have a set release date or a retail price, but they are expected to launch this summer. official images of the Grateful Dead Nike SB Dunk Low Orange Bear has leaked. Now, the interesting part about this is Nike announced this colorway would be an exclusive to FTC in San Francisco. Now, the release already took place, which was on July 18th. Fast forward to late July, a few days ago, these images leaked, which has a lot of people expecting a wider release to take place. Now, in the past, usually, whenever official images were placed onto Nike's server, that means that a release would be nearing. However, that isn't always the case. Unfortunately, there isn't details if this colorway will have a wider release. I know a lot of people are running with the narrative that this pair will be releasing on sneakers, but at the time of shooting this video, it has not been confirmed. It's possible, but I don't want to get anybody's hopes up. Now, if this pair does release, the retail price will be $110. Additional images of the PEACEMINUSONE Nike Air Force 1 2.0 has arrived, and on the surface of things, it looks like the pair comes dressed in a simple white and black colorway. Now, in some of the images, you'll notice that some of the upper is starting to wear away. And once that happens, it'll display a totally different graphic. Now, there is a set of images I'm going to include which you can kind of see. And that same graphic is used across the insoles. The pair also comes with a black daisy on the tongue and PEACEMINUSONE branding on the liner. No set release date for this pair, but they are expected to launch sometime in September, and the retail price will be $200. Earlier in the year, we saw the Nike Dunk Low Plum make a return. That pair is part of the Ugly Duckling Pack, and also included in the pack is known as Ceramic and Veneer. Now, if you're a fan of one or both pairs, the good news is that they are returning later this year. Now, the info comes from Soul Heat on Feet, and the images are not the 2020 retro. However, we do have the color description which matches up. One pair comes dressed in Veneer, Autumn Green, and Deep Purple. That, of course, is the Veneer pair. While the second comes dressed in Black, Ceramic, and Nori. The two will also come constructed with premium suede. And as for a release date, currently they are rumored to release either between fall or winter 2020. And the retail price will be $100 each. Now, as you guys know, dunks have been flying off the shelves, and they will continue to do so. Not only that, more than likely, the two will be somewhat on the limited side. On to Jordan Brand, and I had to include this pair in the video. This is the Air Jordan Rain. This is a new model which combines the Air Jordan 13 and the Nike Air VaporMax. Although you can expect different colorways, here we have a look at the white and Volt pair, and the upper is taken from the Air Jordan 13, and then we have the VaporMax Air unit. They also come with the Air Jordan 13 hologram, as well as a transparent shroud and zipper. Now, there isn't a release time frame for this pair, nor is there a retail price, but you can expect more information and colorways to leak soon. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to feature any other colorways in upcoming videos. I just wanted to share this pair since it's the first look. But some might remember back in the day, you would see these fake Air Jordan, Air Max hybrids, and this pair reminds me exactly that. Sometimes I do wonder if Nike and Jordan Brand sees fakes from back in the day and keeps them in the vault. Not the actual fake, but the whole idea, and then later down the road, they bring them out. I don't know if they do that, but this is definitely a weird coincidence. Already released at Atmos, the Rui Hachimura Air Jordan 34 Heritage will have another release. Now, unfortunately, at the time of shooting, it appears that this pair will be available exclusively in Japan. Now, the Heritage name connects to Hachimura's Japanese background, and for those that are interested in purchasing, they will release on August 8th. Retail price will be $195. I'm let down on how they're releasing this pair. I know they recently dropped the Zion Williamson and Jason Tatum's, but personally, I like Rui's the most. And I think in prior videos, I made mention that I hope this pair has a wider release, but it looks like that won't be the case. I'm not going to spend too much time talking about the Air Jordan 3 SE Denim Fire Red, but recently official images leaked, so I did want to share that with you guys. And as you may know, there's two different versions, one that will be exclusive to Japan, and the pair shown is actually the global release. Personally, I want the Japan pair more just because it's unique, but I know there's no chance on me getting them. Now there is another difference with the global release and the Japan exclusive. The Japan exclusive on the insoles, it has Co.Jp, and the global release has Nike Air branding. Now at the time of shooting this video, the Air Jordan 3 SE Denim Fire Red, the global release, is rumored to release on August 27th. That hasn't been confirmed, and the retail price will be $200. Now for the Air Jordan 3 SCT Fire Red, they're expected to launch on August 27th. Again, that hasn't been confirmed, and the retail price will also be $200. Coming soon is the Air Jordan 5 Low Golf Tie-Dye, also known as Peace and Love. Now before I give you the release info, going over the pair, it features white leather across the upper, while tie-dye print lands on the liner, shark teeth, and netting. We also have a translucent outsole that showcases peace and love. Silver also lands on the Jumpman logo, and the spikes are removable. As for a release date, August 7th is when they'll drop, and the retail price will be $220. Here is a first look at the Air Jordan 1 High Switch. Now the whole Switch nickname is due to the fact that you can keep them high or make them a low. The pair features a zipper around the collar, which allows you to unzip and remove the ankle, so you can wear them as a low. Now, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to switch them out. I believe you'll be able to. I don't think that they're going to come with various colors, but if you buy two different pairs, you can probably switch them up. I do know that there is additional colorways coming. I think roughly 3 or 4 have been confirmed so far, but they haven't leaked yet. Although I can't 100% tell, it looks like Nike Air branding will be on the tongue, but setting itself apart from OG releases, besides you being able to remove the ankle, is a small mini swoosh by the toe. Now for this model, what I heard is 2021, but it's possible that we could see some colorways release as early as fall or winter 2020. Currently no retail price, but let me know your thoughts on this pair in the comments section below. We have new images of the Air Jordan 1 High OG Co.Jp Midnight Navy. Now there's nothing really new on the release date. However, originally they were expected to release holiday 2020. Now I've heard a few different things. A release could take place in September, but I've also heard October. So that would put it just outside the holiday time frame. But again, that's not confirmed. I should have the date next week. Also, just as a heads up, the Air Jordan 1 High OG Dark Mocha, the release date has changed on that, and quite a few releases for the holiday season have changed. I plan on leaking all that next week as soon as I get the clearance on it. But going back to this pair, it's unknown if there's going to be a limited run that will come with the suitcase, but more than likely this pair is going to sell out no matter how they release. Once I have more information, I'll make sure to let everybody know, and the retail price will be $170. We now have a detailed look at the Union Air Jordan 4 collaboration in the Off-Noir colorway, as well as the Guava Ice. Now, in my opinion, the Off-Noir is the more appealing, and that is going to be the pair that will be more available. Now, I don't know to what extent. However, they will be more available than the Guava Ice, which is a Union exclusive. Now, for those that don't know, the inspiration for this collaboration is Tinker Hatfield's original sketch of the Air Jordan 4, but like everybody knows, Nike decided to go with a modified design, and this version was left in the vault until now. Also, for the tongue, what I'm hearing is the reason why it looks bent is that it's supposed to resemble how back in the day people used to flip their tongues forward so it would display the Air Jordan. That's why on the inside of the tongue, it's flipped upside down. I will say that with these images, it makes the shoe look better. I personally won't be buying them, definitely not at resale, and I don't think I'm even going to go after them at retail because I honestly don't want them, and I would rather let somebody else have a shot at getting them that actually likes them. Now, if you love them, hate them, they're going to sell out and they are going to resell. And as of now, the release date is set for August 29th. Previously, it was August 15th, and the retail price will be $250 each. Now, I'm sure as we get closer to the release date, Nike or Jordan Brand will put out a special press release which will include all the retailers that will have this shoe. With that being said, let me know in the comments section below, what are your thoughts on the Union Air Jordan 4 collaboration with these new images? Are they more appealing to you, or do you still dislike them? Yesterday, huge news broke that the Nike Airship OG band would be releasing in August. However, with this huge news, we have some bad news, which may eventually turn to good news. It'll make more sense in a moment. Now, when I shared the Nike Airship pack back in the day, there was mixed comments. People thought they were ugly, and some people love them. However, this shoe is a big deal for many reasons, and if you don't know, this is the actual shoe that Michael Jordan was wearing when the NBA sent out a letter stating that they were banned. That was back in 1984, and in 1985, Nike would release the Air Jordan 1. They would also use the Air Jordan 1 to adopt the band nickname. Now, going over the 2020 release, which is also known as the Airship Pro, it utilizes black leather across the base, and then we have red on the eyelets, swoosh, heel, Nike Air branding on the tongue, and part of the rubber outsole. We also have white on the midsole and Air Jordan placed on the heel. Now, the box appears to be flipped inside out. It also comes with the special lined paper, a little flyer that reads Airship, and it has some more info inside it. But on the top of the lid, it has a special sample sticker. Basically, the whole release of the shoe is supposed to mimic that of the pair that was given to Michael Jordan. There's also some cursive, and I believe it reads Special Attention M. Jordan, so Michael Jordan. Now, as for collectors, this is a huge deal. I know there's been people pushing for the return of this. I know MJO23, he had a petition to bring the shoes back. They finally did earlier in the year. It wasn't the band colorway, but now we're going to have it. Now, the bad news about this is that only one store is getting them. That store is Italian Boutique Backdoor, and they will release them on August 7th. Now, they have opened up their global raffle, so what I'm going to do is put a link in the description below, which will take you to their website and you can get entered in. Now, unfortunately, we don't know of a retail price as of yet, and sadly, it isn't known if or when a wider release will take place. I definitely feel that Jordan Brand is dropping the ball if they don't have a wider release. I know many people will be going after the shoe just for collection purposes. I know I would love to get my hands on this pair way more than the Union Air Jordan 4, so we can only hope that a wider release does eventually come. But for now, let me know your thoughts on the Nike Airship band returning in August. And for those that are entering the raffle, good luck. Last up for today, we have a first look at the Air Jordan 7 China. Now, the model is known as the Air Jordan 7 GC, which is believed to stand for Greater China. Now, earlier in the year, information did leak about this shoe, but we didn't know what it would actually be. There was rumors that this pair would be a new variation of the Myro, and that was due to the color description, which almost was spot on to the Myro. Now, this pair comes dressed in a white, chili red, black, and metallic gold colorway. Going over the pair, it features black nubuck across the upper, while a subtle dragon is seen on the lateral side. Following, we have white tumbled leather on the overlays, red nubuck around the ankle collar, and a metallic gold embroidered Jumpman. The medial side is definitely more flashy. It features traditional Chinese artwork, while black nubuck lands on the overlays. In addition, it features Chinese kanji branding on the tongue and heel, and then we have green glow on the rubber outsole. Now, at the time of shooting this video, a release date is currently scheduled for September 12th, but it is possible that the date could change, more than likely pushed back. Also, that date is set for Greater China, and it's unknown if this pair will even release in the States. Retail price is set at $200. Again, in my opinion, this is another release that I would love to have. I definitely like the artwork. I like how they switched up the branding. Hopefully they're not too limited. More information on that soon. And let me know in the comment section below your thoughts on this pair. And that recaps the news. Like always, we post it first on SneakerFiles.com and then we take it to YouTube. I want to apologize for the lack of uploads. I needed a break. I also needed to take care of some things behind the scenes at Sneaker Files. Now, the next video, which I'll announce the giveaway in, will be release dates from Jordan Brand for August 2020. I'll be releasing that on Monday, so be on the lookout for that. Now, before I get out of here, like always, greatly appreciate a thumbs up, and if you're new here, make sure to subscribe by hitting the red button below. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. Again, thanks for watching. Stay tuned to SneakerFiles.com, and if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe.